Now we're going to get into decoding the female mind and how women speak. And the first thing we're going to start decoding is how they talk differently than men and what they really mean when they say something. Have you ever had a fight with a girl and you didn't even know what caused it? You might have said something you didn't even realize upset her, or you didn't even do anything and she's upset with you for no reason. She may have said something that was a clue and you didn't crack the code and now she's upset. Women speak in a different way versus men, okay? So women speak subtly and they're more expressive when they talk or think or when they say something. Men are more direct and more literal when they speak. Women are subtle and expressive. Men are direct and literal. So for example, I'm going to give you examples in this video on the difference between conversation in men and women so you can see for yourself and pick up on some of these things. If you've ever had a girl talk to you, if this is maybe one of the reasons why this happened and help you decode things. So for example, if a man is hungry and a woman is hungry, they're going to respond differently. So if a man is hungry, he may say something very direct like, I'm hungry, I want to get some food. A woman, they speak in this subtle fashion so that it doesn't seem so abrupt and brash. Men can come off very direct and to a woman could come off as rude. But women speak in a subtle fashion that's very soft. So they may say something like, hey, are you hungry at all? So notice the difference? Men, I'm hungry, I want to get some food. I'm starving. Or, I'm hungry, can you make me food? Woman says, hey, are you hungry at all? That means she wants to eat. That means she's hungry. Now you're like, why would she ask me if I'm hungry, if she's hungry? Just how women are. That's their code, okay? It's a very polite way of saying, because women are social creatures. They do things together. Men are more producers. We want to get things done and achieve, where women are more socially driven by friendships. So the friendship way of asking, are you hungry? It's kind of like, can we do this together? Women like to do things together, where men don't care if it's with someone or without someone. They're just going to get that thing done. I want to do it right now. Okay? So men are very direct. Another example. So if a man and woman are at a party, and let's say at the end of the night, the man is, starting to get bored, wants to leave. He's like, hey, I'm tired. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Very abrupt, very direct. It's that results-driven mentality, right? Women, the friendliness is like, hey, honey, don't we have to get up early tomorrow? Not wanting to hurt anybody's feelings, not wanting to upset the group, not wanting to offend anybody. She's going to be a lot more subtle about it. Hey, don't we have to get up early tomorrow? Now, a man who's clueless won't pick up on this. If he doesn't understand how women think, he might be like, no, not that early. Yeah, but we could stick around. He has no idea what she's really saying. What she's saying is, I want to go home now. But she's doing it in a way it doesn't offend anyway. Women are not going to be direct and be like, I want to go home, like a man. Now, if you don't pick up on these signals, she may get irritated. If you don't understand what she's saying, she's like, oh, great, now I'm going to hang out more. He doesn't get it. Oh, I'm just tired. And she might start being a little bit snappier to you. And you're like, what did I do wrong? You don't understand. Why is she being snappy? Or maybe on the way home, she starts a fight with you because she's mad at you. And you don't even know why, right? You're like, what's her problem? Why is she giving me this attitude? You probably didn't even pick up on a little thing that she was saying, and that's what upset her. And you may be thinking, Dave, this is ridiculous. That's not fair. It's not fair that I have to decode women. Again, we can't stop the sky from raining, guys. That's why I had the video in the beginning. Some of this stuff is frustrating to hear. It's just how it is. The more you accept it and you learn and you just go with it and you get good at it, the easier things will be. You'll get good at it once you listen to this video. Okay, so men are very direct, results-driven. Women are more socially driven and more friends-driven. They don't want to upset the group. They want to be polite to everybody. They want to keep everybody happy when they speak. So they'll say things like, hey, are you hungry? You want to get some food? Or, hey, do we have to get up early tomorrow? She's giving you a hint. And also, women are very expressive when they speak. So I talked about the subtle. Now let's get into the expressive. So for example, sometimes women may say things that men don't understand why they're being so overly enthusiastic about something so simple. For example, a woman eating a piece of chocolate. Oh my God, this chocolate is to die for. Now the man's like, He eats the chocolate. That's good. That's how we think. Like, it tastes good. All right, not bad. But women are are dramatic. They just speak in a very expressive tone because socially that's beneficial to them. So it makes them more interesting to talk with their friends and things of that nature. But the guys, we don't care about this stuff. We're like, is this really going to help me accomplish what I want to do? No? Oh, good. I don't care. We're results driven. Get it done. Right? That's how men are. So when a woman says something like that, like, oh, this chocolate is absolutely to die for. Some men may think she's weird or a little crazy. Maybe not in that example. For example, like she might go crazy. You're shopping in a store and she's like, oh my God, this dress is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. And you're like, it's just a dress. What's wrong with you? That's just how they speak. And that means she's in a good mood, she's happy. Guys sometimes think when a woman does these things that there's something wrong. No, you're actually doing things right. If a girl is expressing herself like that, she's happy around you. She can be herself and talk like that. Because that's how feminine women naturally speak. When a woman is not like that, that means either she's had some trauma in her life, or she's insecure, or she's very uncomfortable around you. So that's a bad thing. If women are quiet and cold and direct like men, that's not what you want. Because that means she's either mad at you, she has some social problems or anxiety, or she's not happy with herself, okay? And that's probably not the woman that you want to really date. You know, the women that men want is the feminine, attractive, fun, social woman. And that's a fun, attractive, social women are going to act very expressive, where men are going to be like, oh, the dress looks okay, it's good, it's not bad, decent, you going to get it? Or what? Are we leaving? You know, you're just like, I want to get out of here, right? Where she's like, oh, this is so beautiful. She might say, complimenting another girl, oh my God, that girl is so gorgeous, look at her. And you're like, yeah, she's good looking. There's a lot of different ways that women can overly express themselves that guys just like, oh, yeah, it's good. That tastes good. Yeah, it's good. It's decent. We don't get overexcited. We don't get all expressive with our feelings or emotions. We're just like, does this help me on my conquest? Am I going to win? Am I going to get a promotion? Does it make me more money? That's all we care about, mostly, right? It's, you know, that's what, is it going to help me beat this video game? Is it going to help me get girls? We're results driven. Women, again, socially driven. I keep repeating myself, but I want to kind of really ingrain this in your brain and get you to understand, because it takes sometimes, you have to repeat things a few times for the human mind to really pick up on it. And it's very important. This will help you in your relationships, in a marriage, meeting women. The more you know how women are, the more comfortable they'll be around you. Because women don't want to be around a guy who doesn't get it, who doesn't understand how women are, because they can't be themselves. And that's weird. So it's frustrating to them. Just like, would you imagine if a woman expected you to be all social? Like, imagine if you were like, oh my God, that's so exciting. I really love it. You'd be like, I really have to do this? You know, or imagine a woman got mad at you for not being like that. Wouldn't you kind of get a little frustrated? Well, that's how she feels if you expect her to act like a guy and be cold and direct, okay? Another thing is women are going to be very subtle when they want something from you. Or when they ask for something. And you might not realize they're even asking for something. For example, she comes out in a dress. Hey, how does this look? And you're like, I don't know. You ready? Or I don't know. It's all right. It's not bad. What she's looking for is a compliment. She's looking for you to be like, oh, wow, you look amazing. Great. Geez, that really... And if you give her a compliment that you can pick up specific details on, you score even extra points. For example, like, oh yeah, wow, that purse really matches your outfit well. It looks really good. Or those earrings go perfect with that dress. She's gonna be like, yes, he gets it. And she'll be excited. She'll be in a much better mood. And I promise you might get rewarded later on because of that. Okay, so it's very well worth paying attention to these little details. Or, oh, your hair looks incredible. Did you do something different with it? Oh yeah, oh, it was nothing. I just put it together. That's how it's gonna be. And she's gonna like you for that. Okay. She asks, you say to her, so, you notice that she's a little off. She's kind of being quiet, not herself. And you're like, so, everything all right? And she's like, oh, I'm fine. Now, a guy who doesn't understand will be like, oh, good, okay, and go back to his thing. If you do that, she's not going to like you. Okay? When she says, I'm fine, and doesn't follow it up with anything else, and she's very short and gives you one-word answers, you're in a lot of trouble. She's either mad at you or she's in a bad mood. And either way, she wants to talk about it, okay? She wants you to dig a little bit deeper. So you're like, So in that situation, you'd be, oh, so what's really wrong? Oh, no, nothing. It's really not. Oh, come on, cut it out. Tell me what it is. It's fine. Okay. She doesn't want to feel like she's a complainer or a whiner, but if you chase her and you make her feel like it's okay to talk, then she can get all her feelings out with feeling like she's going to puke on you. Because some women sometimes feel bad, like if they start complaining or venting to a man and getting their feelings out, that he's going to think she's weird. But they want to do it. It makes them feel more like a woman. It makes them feel relaxed. And if she can get all her problems, like, oh, I had such a bad day, I did this, don't try to give her any advice. Just listen. Be like, oh, okay, huh. Jeez, oh, that's tough, yeah. And you listen to her talk it out, and then when she's done, she'll want to have sex with you. It's just how it is. I don't know if she really going to want to have sex with you, but she's going to be in a much better mood, and she's going to like you a whole lot more because you took the time to just listen to her, and she's going to be attracted to you. Talking is actually a form of foreplay for some women because they can express their feelings, makes them feel good. So this is hopefully a lot of men don't know this stuff growing up, and especially if you never grew up with a lot of women. These things are big surprises to hear these type of things. Me, I personally grew up, I didn't have a father when I was younger. He passed away when I was a younger age, and I grew up with my mother, 2 sisters. I now live with my wife, daughter. I've been around women my whole life, so I just see this all the time, and I know how they really are and what frustrates them and what makes them feel better. And I want to share this with you because I've had this experience. So I'm hoping now you can take this knowledge and be able to relate it when you're talking to a girl. You got to use this in conversations, or more if you start going on dates, you'll see this a little bit more. It's kind of more high level stuff, which is why I put it in section 2. But I promise if you master some of these things, you are going to start getting better results. Okay, let's talk a little bit now on how women think versus how men think, and I'll see you in the next video.